Okay, so with this energy, I feel like the first thing that stands out is that somebody is very young, but I feel like I'm talking to an older person who has a young heart or a young spirit. Like the message here is to consider yourself part of the youth, because what's happening is gonna gather up a large group of people, and I feel like you're gonna be within that group. Whether you consider yourself young, you are part of the youth. And yeah, so there's this verse here that says, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. So it's like somebody who is maybe up there in years, but still has a very youthful appearance. And this is coming because of the fact that you still operate in this teenager energy. Like you're still waiting on something, which would be adulthood for most teenagers, and independence. But I feel like for this group of people, that doesn't necessarily exclude adults, because they're still waiting on God to give them permission to do certain things. Like I feel like this group is definitely part of a flock here, and this flock can go to and from on the earth. They have so many they have so much authority, but they don't take advantage of it. Like pretty much any door you stand in front of and knock on will be open to you. Something about your kindness is not going unnoticed. And then something about a kiss. So this could be your first kiss that's significant, or maybe something about one of the romantic countries like Italy or France. Or this could be about Judas or somebody betraying you with a kiss. Um, so there's something about a mark being on someone's right hand or head. So this could be literally talking about the mark of the beast that somebody is dealing with, like, or it could symbolize a scar or something. But I feel like maybe there's some energy, like somebody is just like waiting on God's command on exactly what they should do next. Like I feel like because they have every option in the book available to them, they could literally do whatever they want to do. Like they can see through the parables and the proverbs. Yeah, this person can sleep at night one way or another. Maybe somebody's thinking about getting a VR system, even though they might have grown up being concerned about getting a chip or something like that. And then they're like, well, is this a good idea or not? Like now that I'm really in the checkout line, like somebody is really like making a decision that maybe since they were young, they've been concerned about, or saying they will never do something like this. With this judgment card, I feel like it's definitely a no. Like definitely don't get involved in this hyper advanced technology. At least for now, let the first wave go and they decide if there's some kinks that need to get worked out. I just don't feel like it's a safe situation. What I feel like is none of this technology, not to be a boomer or anything, but I feel like none of this technology is really advantageous. I feel like the people who are in control of it may have some depression, and that's where it comes from, why they want to control people in the way they do. Because I feel like if somebody was to go for it with this mark of the beast, even if it's like they stripped it away of the fear, like there's no fear mongering here. It's just a piece of technology that's supposed to advance you in some way. I feel like already feeling like you need to advance is already a strike against your current situation. Like you're already labeling yourself as not being good enough. And I feel like that's just going to be a perpetual theme as long as this technology is part of your biology. Like you're constantly going to need upgrades. Whereas though with this person or this group, this collective, this flock here is considered very young and youthful. Whereas though they may be millennials or something, like, well, how this reading is timeless, so this could be Gen Z at some point. But I just feel like because you are true to yourself and you care about your body and you don't want any or everything clinging to you, that's what keeps you youthful. That's what keeps you aware and alert. And I feel like this technology is going to have the opposite effect. I feel like it's going to start to numb you to reality, desensitize you to reality, and you're going to age really quickly. And then the first thing they try to sell you is wrinkle cream. So that's why I feel like the cards right here are warning against this. Like, kind of to stay true to yourself, and you're already so advanced spiritually, you really don't need anything else. You could actually do without even more. You could minimalize your life in a way even more. And so with that being said, I feel like there's no real threat here to give up luxuries of your life, but it's just to show that you are actually well ahead of the situation. I feel like you could be proud of this. Like, basically be grateful for your health right now, because that's so valuable. You can walk, you can breathe, you can talk, and maybe you've experienced some setbacks. Like, maybe you know that these things can be affected. People do lose their motor skills because of environmental factors, because of psychological issues, and you're still alive and well. So that's like a good place to stay, is this place of being sober. You don't need that pill, you don't need that drink. That's when all the problems start back up again. So somebody is really at peace right now, and that's good. That's a good thing. So now it's just a matter of being okay with being okay. Know that you don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to do anything at all, because there's this energy like somebody just maybe like it's like they only consider it a checkpoint. Like, I'm okay. All right, clock it in so that I can, on this next bender I go on, I can come back to this point and remember that I was okay yesterday and not 2 years ago. But you can actually be okay yesterday and today and tomorrow and years from now. Like, you can actually start this streak of being okay. So what might happen your peers is they get caught up in what else is going on in the world and they want to keep up with technology. And I'm also getting like there's this warning, like technology is not even keeping up with itself. Like, as long as they can get you to forget how good the quality is, they can actually incrementally lower the quality, and then they say, okay, now it's time for an upgrade. But really, the upgrade is just going to put you back at ground zero. But this is originally how good it was, and you're just going on a system that's this highs and low. It's just like this wave. So what it seems like it's kind of backwards, because you could do this on your own. You can give yourself highs and lows. You can rest on your own. You can take action on your own. You don't need a computer to tell you to get up and run. You don't need a computer to tell you to. So I feel like it's the little things that count right now. And whatever, if somebody is being approached in this way, like, this group is definitely trying to steal your youth, and they're trying to feed off of your youthful energy. And the energy could be something as simple as just your mannerisms, your cadence. Yeah, like just the music of who you are, the music of your spirit, your natural rhythm. They want to put it in the music, put it in the commercials, like just use it. Very much feed the beast with your energy. So what you would be denying is basically what you would be not denying is just, like I said, being okay. Because I'm getting nothing. These people, they're not offering you anything to begin with, so you're not really denying anything. You're just maintaining who you are. So this person is going to try and do you a favor. They're going to try and say, I'll do you a favor, free of charge. But really, they're trying to take from you in some way. And they just want to build up this relationship based on a premise, this false premise that you need them for something. The fact that they even offer you a favor. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's something sinister about their energy. Like they just feel like a salesperson. Is this a relationship? This a person who's gonna try and start a relationship. Well, it definitely is coming off like an older gentleman, but it's also like his energy is kind of old, but he actually might be younger. Like he's saying, like, you look really young for your age. Like, let me put you on to kids are doing these days or something. And really, he's actually burning out, and he sees that you've been steady and healthy for much longer than he has, and that you most likely will continue longer than he can keep up. So this could be a young person, a younger person who just looks old, and he's trying to feed off of your youthfulness. I feel like this may have something to do with religion. Somebody has a lot to think about. Like somebody has a lot of work to do to reevaluate their life and where they are. Because I feel like again, it's with this checkpoint. Like you've crossed the threshold. You've moved into a new level. Like this is a new level for you, I feel. And the things that worked in the past are not working right now. Like you really need to think about everything, and even the things that you believe, your core values, like they need to be strengthened, and just make sure you believe what you believe and nobody can try and slither their way through the cracks. Once you reach the checkpoint, it's like, okay, now I can rest. And I feel like in that moment of rest, somebody's going to try and talk their talk. I see someone leaning in as they talk to you, like somebody possibly at a bar trying to talk to you. And maybe you're just having a club soda and lemon, and this person's like drunk already. And I just feel like the vibe is just like this person really has nothing to offer you. Even with this energy here, it feels like this person, like this is the person that's coming to you saying that they can give you something and show you something. But it's clear that this is the person who has the advantage in life, or like somebody who just should not be selling this product. They just don't represent what this product is claiming to do. And it kind of just seems like a joke, for real, for real. Yeah, some illusions. This person's delusional, and they're trying to get you caught up in the money. Like they want you to focus on the what they're saying is valuable, regardless of the fact that who you are is what's valuable.